Well, do you remember this video from a year ago? A Boise woman made international headlines after her 5-minute video went viral. As you can see, Amy Pence-Brown stripped down to a bikini at a crowded Boise market and asked people to write on her, all to spread the message of body acceptance. Amy is here today to update us 1 year later on how things are going, including bringing this somewhat controversial but important Australian documentary on body image to Boise to celebrate. And so we have so much to talk about. Amy, welcome to the program, first of all. Tell me, before we start talking about this documentary and what's happening tonight, I want to go back to that video, that 5-minute video that launched you into international, just viral video, social media, a craze on body acceptance. How has life been since posting that video?
Well, it went crazy, viral really fast. Within 24 hours, I was actually here in the same studio. Live with Dee. It had gone Boise viral at that point. I was on international news within 48 hours, and it went crazy. The video stands with 200 million views right now, making it one of the most viral videos of all time.
Oh my goodness.
So it really touched a lot of people in a really deep and scary and sad and joyful and hopeful place.
Was this a spur of moment, this video right here, this decision to stand in the middle of the Capitol, the farmer's market, is that right, downtown? Was this something that you had thought about for a while, doing this, or was this just like, hey, I want to do it right now?
I planned it about 2 weeks in advance. It was based on another video that the Liberators International, a sort of a group out of Australia, did in London, similar stand, and I wanted to take it to a different sort of body acceptance, feminist level with my performance art and social activism, and turned it into sort of a silent protest. So I kept it quiet. It was very hush-hush. Nobody knew, except for a few people, that I was doing it. And I did that intentionally to let the viewers have an organic experience with me at the market. My photographer and videographer was actually quite far away. It's hard to tell. She's an amazing artist and could zoom in, of course, quite a bit closer.
Did you reach your goal with this video?
Yes, and it's funny, my actual goal that day, I didn't have one, except when I went out and about to strip off my dress, I suddenly panicked and set this success goal of 5 people. If I touched 5 people's lives, if 5 people stopped and drew a heart on me, and thought about their bodies and loving them and hating them, then it's a success. I clearly touched way more than 5 people.
200 million so far, and probably still growing.
Yes.
Well, Amy, let's talk about this latest project that you're somewhat involved in. Again, it's a documentary, Australian. Tell us a little bit about the documentary and what's happening tonight.
Yes, so in honor of the 1-year anniversary of my stand for self-love, as I call it, in the Capital City Public Market, a body image activist, a colleague of mine in Australia named Taryn Brumfitt, has spent the last 2 years making this documentary, traveling the world, talking to celebrities and experts and ordinary people on the street about their bodies and about loving them and hating them and seeing their value. It is one of the first body positive or body image documentaries put out. It made its premiere at the Sydney Film Festival in August in Australia, and it's making its U.S. Premiere debut at select cities around the country tonight.
And here in Boise.
Yes, Boise is the Idaho premiere.
Unfortunately, the viewing downtown tonight is sold out. You're going to be making a speech before the debut. But there is still a way. You're probably thinking, well, why are you telling us about this? But her message is still so powerful, and we can all still watch it via Facebook Live. Is that right? So
yes.
What you're going to say to the audience before this documentary airs and debuts in Boise, we can watch Facebook Live. What's your Facebook? You're just Amy Pence-Brown?
Yes, if you find my public figure page, it's actually Amy Pence-Brown, writer, artist, body image activist.
Okay.
If you go on there, I'll probably start live streaming about 7:15.
Okay.
Before the documentary. Anyone can watch it, including the folks that will be watching the documentary across town at Edwards 22, which there are still tickets available.
Okay, I was going to say there is still a chance to see it though, and where is that? And tell us that information.
At Edwards 22 off Cole Road. I think it's actually Entertainment Boulevard.
And so we do have a hot link for ticket information to that theater. There are still seats available, but downtown is sold out. If you're at home and you want to watch with your daughter, your friends, your sons, anyone, I'll put the Facebook link also on my Facebook page, and maybe we can get it on KTVB.com's Facebook page. We'll share it that way. We want to get 200 more million people watching this message tonight. I'm really excited about it. Thank you so much, Amy, for sharing this message, and we'll be right back with more of the news at 4.